Hello, what is up, everyone? It is digital host A.J. Wuest here on this lovely Monday afternoon. And if this is your first time watching Before the Four, well, welcome. I am super glad you're joining with me today. This is actually the very first Before the Four on a Monday. That is right. I am back here on Monday doing Before the Four. And basically, if you're new to Before the Four, I'm basically talking about live streaming, very personal kind of interaction with you guys. So feel free to comment, but I'm talking about the evening shows, WAFF's top stories today. So thank you everyone for joining on. We do have some big stories that we are going to cover tonight in the evening shows. But first, I want to shout out Nolan Crane. He is filling in for Liz Hurley, the anchor, this week. So exciting stuff for Nolan Crane. Excited to see him. But our top story today, Matthew King, 48 reporter Matthew King, he is following up on the Steve Perkins protest arrest from Friday night. The protest obviously happened in Decatur and led to 3 arrests, one being the widowed wife of Steve Perkins, Catrella Perkins. He talked to Catrella Perkins today and hear what she had to say in honestly a few minutes. So get ready. But hear the latest from this story from Matthew King. And then out in the Shoals, Aria Pons is covering a hit and run that occurred over the weekend in Florence. There's been a few hit and runs out in that area lately. This one in particular happened at the 7 Points area, not too far from the 7 Points area. The victim survived, but he did suffer a broken collarbone along with other injuries. So wishing him the best. Hear more from Aria Pons in just a few minutes. And then moving back over to Madison County, a former Madison County school employee, she is facing multiple sex-related charges. The 26-year-old woman named Michaela Anderton is facing charges such as school employee distributing obscene material to a student, statutory rape, sodomy, school employee engaging in a sex act, or deviant sexual intercourse with a student under the age of 19 years old. We are following up on that story, so stay tuned. And then out in Limestone County, a woman is charged with murder. A woman who was charged for murder for her baby's death pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. According to the plea deal, Miss Elizabeth Case will spend 20 years in state prison for the manslaughter. Then that's what she claimed after the death of her 13-month-old son back in March. Then another sad story out in Florence. A man's body was found dead in Kentucky after he was reported missing for several weeks. Hear more about that later. Also in Trinity, a man is facing charges after police say he stole $500,000 in copper and equipment. The man was charged with 8 counts of first-degree theft. In lighter news, let's get to sports, where we will, of course, be talking about the one and only Huntsville Havoc. They are heading to the SPHL Finals. They will be taking on the Aurora Rivermen in a best-of-3 series, starting this Thursday at, you guessed it, the Von Braun Center. That's right, the Havoc are back at the VBC. The Havoc reached the finals this weekend after defeating the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs on Saturday night. So wishing the best of luck to the Havoc. And you know, we have other cool stories tonight. We have stories you don't want to miss. A prom for senior citizens, a new venue for music, weddings, and sunset viewing. I love sunset viewing. I think the state of Alabama, has some of the prettiest sunsets in this entire country. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. And what is NASA doing with your old eclipse glasses? We all want to know. And speaking of NASA, I actually talked with the NASA Director of Earth Sciences at the Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland for Earth Day. Her name was Dahlia Kirschbaum, and she was the bomb. Here's a little clip about what she had to say about Earth Day today. Hold up. Hello everyone, my name is A.J. Wuest, the digital host here at WAFF. Today is Earth Day, so I am joined with Dr. Dahlia Kirschbaum. She is the NASA Director of Earth Sciences at the Goddard Space Center up there in Greenbelt, Maryland. Dahlia, thank you so much for joining with me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So this Earth Day, NASA is focused on the oceans. NASA's PACE satellite is looking at the color of oceans across the globe. What exactly is ocean color, and what does that mean for the overall health of the ocean?
That's right. So with the PACE satellite, we are able to talk about and look at these tiny microscopic organisms that are on the surface of our ocean called phytoplankton. Now, phytoplankton has chlorophyll, just like plants on land, and so we see that in like kind of the green spectrum. But with the advanced instruments on PACE, we can tell lots of different types of phytoplankton, which tell us really important things about, for example, harmful algal blooms that could close beaches, and even how much carbon dioxide is being absorbed as part of our ocean. That's a critical piece of the climate.
Yes, just like she said, she talked a lot about the PACE satellite, talked about climate change. We all love the Earth. We all want to make the Earth a better place. And yeah, it was a great conversation with her. She was super nice. So yeah, if you want to watch that full interview, just head over to our website, waff.com. Go to the 48 Now section and you can find it. But yeah, really cool interview with someone who works with NASA. Here in the Rocket City, I know you guys are thrilled about the rockets and NASA and everything here in Huntsville. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check out that interview. And also, I did get to speak with someone else. I spoke with University of Alabama senior research scientist. Her name was Laura Myers. And she talked about this new survey that she just helped conduct. It's called the NOAA Weather Survey. And she encourages you to take part in it. Yeah, I'm pointing at you right there. She's encouraging you to go ahead and take this survey. I will pull up the QR code for it right here. So yes, go ahead and scan that QR code right there. It'll direct you over to the NOAA Severe Weather Survey, which will help her research. But yeah, I'll leave that up there for a few more seconds. And yes, and also staying on the Earth Day topic because it's just a lovely day. It's a beautiful day outside. But speaking of Earth Day, we asked you on Facebook, how are you celebrating Earth Day today? Earth Day. Yep, so here was our question right here. How are you celebrating this Earth Day? And you know what? You guys gave some really good responses. I definitely got a kick out of some of them. Quite a lot of them. This one right here, Lynn Goffrier Sanders? She is celebrating her oldest daughter's birthday, who is 47 today. And Earth Day wasn't even a thing back in 1977. Very cool. Well, wishing your daughter a very happy birthday. And there were actually a few birthdays in the Facebook comments today. So if it is your birthday today, major shout out, happy birthday. Celebrate and just enjoy being on this planet for another year. That is awesome. Another comment. Allison Mackey, she is planting veggies, cleaning ants out of her beehive, and putting up her hummingbird feeder. Very cool. I like the cleaning ants out of my beehive answer there. Well, I like all parts of the answer, but the cleaning ants out of my beehive. My dad is actually a beekeeper, so are you a beekeeper? I am very curious to know because I definitely know that is a very painful hobby. My dad could not have picked a more painful hobby to have me help him with. I think I got stung about 20 times the one time I helped him harvest honey. But anyway, I digress. And then this third comment. right here, my mom would actually get a kick out of this one. Gardening. And I love the way it is formatted, like the Gardening. Thank you, James Edward Zielinski. What kind of stuff are you gardening? I really want to know. But very cool. Well, however you're celebrating today, this Earth Day, this Monday, hey, it's the beginning of a new week. Go out there and make the most of it. But you know, stay tuned for these evening shows. We got some good stuff for you guys tonight. And also, if you haven't already done so, download the WAFF 48 digital app. You can turn on those push notifications and get every single breaking story delivered straight to you, straight to your phone right there. And also, if you want to look for our stories and go to WAFF.com, we're updating our website daily and with the top stories. But without further ado, I think that's all for me today. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, no matter what you're doing. And I wish you guys a great evening and enjoy tonight's show. With 48, I'm A.J. Wuest, and of course, I'm on your side. Thank you. Hold up. You know the drill. If you're returning to this show, you know the drill. I have a special message for everyone watching right now. Thank you for watching. Awesome. Y'all have a good night.